My name is Roy P. Tharian. Have you ever peeped into a rich man's world? Well, I just did, and it's amazing. I just drove the Lamborghini Aventador and the Lamborghini Huracan. Two powerful machines. Absolute power, absolute raw power and absolute raw torque. And the best part about these cars is they handle extremely well at high speeds. We drove them on the Buddh International Circuit. Now that's what I say, a rich man's world. It's beautiful.
The 610 horsepower is produced by a 5.2 litre V10 engine in the Huracan, whereas the 700 horsepower in the Aventador comes from a 6.5 litre V12. Both are naturally aspirated, so there's no turbos in either of these.
If you think that the Aventador's exterior shape and scissor doors were stunning to look at, so are the interiors. And in order to keep the weight of the car low, a lot of carbon fiber has been used. Lamborghini offers its customers the choice to customize the interior to fit one's taste, from the color of the stitching on the seats to the leather. Once seated, you are in full view of the multitude of controls. Instead of a conventional instrument cluster, the Aventador features a TFT display that provides you with all the information you need. After pressing the start button and setting the drive mode, you simply have to move the shift paddle on the steering. Via Drive Select mode, one can choose from 3 different shifting characteristics: Strada, Sport and Corsa. You can either let the gearbox shift automatically, or you can select gears manually by using the shift paddles on the steering wheel. The Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4 has a 12-cylinder engine in its center and it weighs only 235 kg. The 6498cc engine churns out a massive 700 HP and a maximum torque of 690 Nm. The engine is mated to a 7-speed ISR gearbox and its shifting time is only 50 milliseconds. The permanent all-wheel drive makes sure your throttle input is being transferred perfectly onto the tarmac. An electronically controlled Haldex Generation 4 clutch is responsible for the power distribution. Everything about the car is perfectly fine-tuned. Acceleration comes easy for this car as it moves from 0 to 100 kmph in only 2.9 seconds. The car felt rock solid and planted strong and hard on the tarmac even at insane speeds, and when we had to corner, it obeyed perfectly to the braking. The driving dynamics of this super sports car is way awesome. Everything about this car is perfectly fine-tuned.
So I have some numbers about the Huracan over here. What it has is the 7-speed dual clutch gearbox like the Volkswagen DSG gearbox, and it specifically is designed for this car. The 0 to 100 time of this car is 3.2 seconds and it goes from 0 to 200 in 9.9 with a top speed of 325 kilometers an hour. It even has 3D gyro sensors which measures the roll, the pitch, the yaw of the car when it's in a corner. And that's just mad.
The Huracan LP 610-4 does not have scissor doors, and compared to the Aventador, the Huracan is simpler to look at. This too is a light vehicle made on a hybrid aluminium/carbon fiber frame. We felt that the Huracan was a bit smoother on the take and the gear changes were not so pronounced as in the case of the Aventador. And if this was not enough, then Lamborghini also launched the Huracan LP 580-2, a two-wheel drive that promises a lot of fun for those keen on a bit of adventure at high speeds. So if you get your hands on any of these bulls from Lamborghini, then they're surely going to send you on trips so high and insane that even cocaine feels helpless.
Today we're going to be reviewing two mean machines, the Polo GT TDI
And the TSI.